My absolute favorite cocktail of all time is the Old Fashioned. And today we start our search to find the very best Wisconsin Old Fashioned. We are here at the beloved and legendary White Spruce Inn. This is actually the oldest building in Eagle River. The log cabin portion of the restaurant was actually built in 1884. So we're here at a historic spot trying a historic cocktail. So the Wisconsin Brandy Old Fashioned is a pretty simple cocktail. It is brandy, bitters, sugar, fruit, and pop, or soda, depending on where you're from. This is a very good old fashioned, definitely a classic brandy old fashioned sweet. Now the difference between sweet and sour is with a sweet, you're usually topping it with something like 7-Up or Sprite, whereas with a sour, you're using something like Squirt or my personal favorite, Jolly Good Sour Power. This one, I can have a couple more of these, I have a feeling. Of course, with Wisconsin having such a strong German culture, it should be no surprise to anyone as to why we tend to put brandy in our old fashions over whiskey. Now, according to Crabell, today, Wisconsinites are responsible for over half of the world's brandy consumption. That's insane. Cheers to that. So there are a couple of reasons why I wanted to come to the Craftsman in Eagle River. First of all, it's a newer establishment and it is definitely the swankiest place in Eagle River, which I love. Let's get started. All right, if this tastes as good as it looks, I am in for a treat. This is the prettiest old fashioned I have ever seen. It's called the Bourbon Blue, so it's made with Wisconsin-based New Richmond border bourbon, not brandy, and wild blueberries. That is good. This is truly a gorgeous old fashioned. It is so beautiful. You have the color, it's very purpley, you've got the oranges in there, of course you got the cherries in there like the classic old fashioned, but the addition of the blueberries is what really puts this one over the top for me. I love it. So come to the Craftsman in Eagle River, order the Bourbon Blue, tell them Mariah sent you, and let me know what you think in the comments below. I am an Irish girl, and so it's only natural I find myself here at Dublin Sports Bar and Grill in Conover, Wisconsin. So we stepped out of Eagle River, made our way north to the tiny town of Conover. Here at Dublin's, it really is an iconic spot. They're famous for their tap beers and their Irish whiskeys, but we are gonna give the old fashioned a go. And this time, I wanna try the brandy old fashioned sour. Here we go. All right, this is your best work?
The finest.
Ooh, all right, I like that. Okay, and they're opting for 3 cherries here at Dublin's. I'm all about it. I will admit to you, I will try any kind of old fashioned you put in front of me, but there's nothing I love more than a brandy old fashioned sour. So what do you think it is about the cocktail that makes it so iconic and so special here in Wisconsin?
In general, old fashions, they're kind of a tradition at this point. A lot of our grandparents and our parents grew up drinking old fashions, and they're often the ones that introduce the cocktail to us. And so the old fashioned is kind of a staple. It's been with us since the 1800s,
It's
as you know.
so true. There's some nostalgia associated with it, and I think there's also a lot of pride associated with the old fashioned. Like when you go out of town, out of state, and you order an old fashioned, if you order it with brandy, they look at you like you have 3 heads. Then they follow it up with, you must be from Wisconsin if you're ordering brandy. Cheers to that. Cheers to Dublin's. Okay, so let's recap. We went to White Spruce Inn in Eagle River where we tried the classic take on the brandy old fashioned sweet. Then we went super creative and tried a blueberry version of a bourbon old fashioned at the Craftsman in Eagle River. And then we made our way north to Dublin's where we tried another classic version of an old fashioned, but this time it was sour. Honestly, all 3, amazing. You guys, this is just the beginning of our old-fashioned adventure. So we tried 3 spots in Vilas County, but we are not done yet. So let us know in the comments below, where should we go? Who has the best old-fashioned in Wisconsin? We're on an adventure here. Join us for the ride. To subscribe, click this button right here. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you don't, I'll hunt you down. I've had 3 old fashions.